And I thought, these kind of partnerships with different institutions and education centers are usually kind of energetic programs. So let's take a shot and see what happens. And for me, it's a nice way to get to know people around here who are also interested in art. And that's usually how I start when I set up a new place. Just start somewhere and see how it goes. So that's how
You found it. Oh,
yeah.
How cool! Right.
Yeah.
Because we invited.
And it was like a 3.5-day art fair. And I went there, and I was there like for 3.5 days, and I learned so much just to be there, because you really don't know when you do your work what people focus on and what questions they have. And my work, I will tell you later when we go around, my work, because I lived in China, it wasn't my intention, but it became very political because of the situations there. And so my work usually looks kind of soft with all the fabrics, and I use a lot of wood and that kind of material that have like a earthy, soft, friendly feeling. But my work usually has an undertone that is, well, political, and usually it's pretty critical. And I learned during that art fair in Hong Kong, it's very nice to talk about it, but you also figure out what people are interested in, and it's really different. As an artist, you think, okay, my work this is what I make, and it's, this particular thing is about that and that subject. But of course, someone else comes in and sees something different because they bring their own experiences and that kind of thing. And I found that by discussion, the meaning builds in that it gets extra layers, because everyone puts in its own imagination in it and their own experience. And for me as an artist to experience that was so helpful and very, very interesting. And I had some discussions with people going around, customers, and I talked sometimes for an hour with someone, and it gave me so much, so much more to, make my next work. I don't know what. Okay. I like that kind of. My titles are very, very important to my work. They're really part of the work itself.
What is the title of that one?
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it's two people looking at something, and they're kind of, discussing. And but it can be discussing about something they see, but it can also be discussing, something that they talked about before. I don't know. What did I call it? Yeah, sometimes my English, I use English, but sometimes it's hard for me to get it back. It's called "This is not what I imagined it to be like at all."
That's fantastic. Yeah.
What price did you have in mind for this?
The same as the glass before, and this marriage, it doesn't work for me. That could be, either way or something completely different.
It's wonderful.
And,
I love it.
Chinese people still used to sit down in the street or in a bar, and these ones, especially in the noodle places where I go for lunch. And I built like a temple, Chinese temple with it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And this is one of my most political ones actually. It's called "We Don't Need Change. Look how comfortable we are nowadays." And it's about the Chinese middle class. In general, people economically get better at the moment. They have more money, and so they're not everyone, of course, but the middle class is rising, and they have a bit more money to not just for food or shoes, but to a little extra. So I made this house, and all the knitting and the crocheting is like they have this extra to dress up. But you cannot see because I don't have the space, but the other side you can see it's all held together with ribbon. And when you see, literally when you see things in China, when something's broken, they make it, you know,
To make it
together
work, whatever
somehow,
way, yeah.
and they can use it still. But it's in a figurative way. It's about, you know, the government makes sure that people get it better in general, so that they won't complain and they won't revolt. But it's just superficial. I mean, the basic structure in China politically is still.